So, Chapter 1, Lesson 1 of Pre-Algebra, Variables and Expressions. This section deals a lot with vocabulary. A variable is a letter that represents a value. A coefficient is a number which is multiplied to a variable. An algebraic expression is an expression or equation with one or more variables. A constant is a number that does not change, so a number that's totally by itself, no variable multiplied with it. Evaluate means to determine the value of an algebraic expression. And substitute means replace a variable, a letter, with a constant, a number. So first task, identify the variables, coefficients, and any constants in the expressions. So the variable in this first expression, the letter, is x. The coefficient, the number multiplied to the variable, is 2. And the constant is 5, the number that's by itself. In the second expression, there are two variables, a and b. They each have a coefficient. The coefficient on a is 3. The coefficient on b is 4. And there is a constant on the end. It is minus or negative 7. Minus and negative mean the same thing. In this last example here, there are again two variables. They are x and z. They each have a coefficient, a number multiplied to them. For x, it is 3. For z, it is 4. And there are two constants, a negative 2 and a positive 3. We're going to do some evaluation now. Evaluate the expression by performing the indicated substitution. So we're going to figure out what x plus 6 is when x is 13. So we're going to put 13 in place of x and then add. 13 and 6 is 19. In this next expression, 2a plus 3, we're going to let a be 4. So this is going to be 2 times 4 plus 3. I tend to use parentheses to show my multiplication. It's a good habit to get in. It'll be very useful as we go through this year and in Algebra 1. And in Geometry and Algebra 2 and Algebra 3 and Calculus. Parentheses are good for multiplication. Now, the order of operations, quickly review, means we multiply before we add. So 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. And next up, we've got 2x plus 3y. For x being 15, y being 12. So this is just multiple pieces. So we're going to replace x with 15 by multiplication. And we're going to replace y with 12 by multiplication. I must multiply before I can add. So 2 times 15 is 30. 3 times 12 is 36. And 30 plus 36 is 66. And one last here, and just pardon me for a second, I need to do this so the iPad will actually let me do this without moving the screen around. 1.5p minus 2q for p being 18 and q being 7.5. So 1.5 times 18 minus 2 times 7.5 for q. So 1.5 times 18, well, 1 times 18 is 18. 0.5 is half. So half of 18 is 9. So 1 and a half 18s is 1 18 and 1 9. That's 27. 2 7.5s is 15. That's just doubling. 27 take away 15 is 12.